Hello guys, welcome back. Tom here from Gummy Games, back with another tutorial. Today we are doing a Finn, I guess it is. I believe that's his name, from Adventure Time. So hopefully you enjoy this video. This was designed by TawnyCashew himself, and if this gets a positive feedback, I guess I will release more Adventure Time tutorials. So this is one of the first, I guess, because I will be intending to do Jake for sure, and potentially a few other characters. So definitely leave a like if you enjoyed. Again, credit to Tawny, and hopefully you enjoy this video. If you haven't already, subscribe, and I will see you over in the tutorial. Okay, so let's get straight on into the tutorial. So what we need to do first is, I guess, list out the materials you will need for this tutorial. So you'll need black wool, white wool, mushroom block, blue wool, cyan wool, lime wool, and green wool. So if you don't know how to get the mushroom block, there will probably be tutorials on the internet. All you really do is get mycelium, that block, put a brown mushroom on top, bone meal the brown mushroom, and then silk touch it when you're in survival mode, and you'll get the mushroom block. So I'm not going to waste more time talking about that. If you still haven't really understood that, then you will find tutorials on the internet, I'm pretty sure. So definitely check them out. But first of all, what we do is we build an 8 long line of black wool, and then we double it up. So it's a 2x8 of black wool, like so. Sorry, my voice is a bit croaky, but I'm still trying to get videos out. I've been ill the past few days, that's why there's been no videos. So the next row, the third row, is a line of 8 white. The next 3 rows is 8 mushroom. So 3 rows of 8 of mushroom block. So we've got 2 rows of black, 1 row of white, and 3 rows of mushroom. Bear in mind each row is 8 long. Now on top of this, we're going to do 6 rows of blue wool. So a 6x8 area of blue wool. So this will take quite a lot of blue wool. So again, I don't suggest doing this in survival, but it will look badass, I guess, if you do. Okay, there we go. So again, progress, we got 2 rows of black wool, 1 row of white, 3 rows of mushroom, and 6 rows of blue, each row being 8 long. Now what we're going to do is, on top of that, we're going to do 6 rows of cyan. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just fill this in quickly. Hopefully this will give you an opportunity to catch up if you need to. Again, I'll give you ample opportunity in a second, I guess, to catch up if you need to. So remember, this is 6 tall, a 6x8 of cyan wool with a 6x8 of dark blue wool underneath. Then on top of this, on the left side, we're going to do 3 green going upwards, and on the right side we do the exact same. And on top of that green, we do 3 lime going upwards as well. So 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this. So we got the 6 dark blue, 6 rows of dark blue, 6x8, the 6x8 of cyan, 3 green each side, left and right, upwards, and then the 3 lime on top of that, upwards. Now in this gap here, so we're going to join these together using 6 cyan wool at the top. In this gap here, we're going to fill it in using solid cyan wool. So if I believe correct, it should be a 5x6 area, or a 6x6 area including the top part, but it should look like this, however. So if you need to, pause the video right here. This is a perfect opportunity, I would say, to catch up if you need to. Bear in mind the dimensions are 8 wide and 24 tall. Again, one last time, 2 rows, 1 row, 3 rows, 6, 6, I guess 6 excluding these. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come back down to where cyan starts and extend it out 4 using mushroom blocks each side, both sides, and then we're going to build 5 rows more onto it. So a 5x4 area we're going to add on. So it'll be a 6x4 area in total. So it's 3, 4, 5. And an easy way to know if you've done this right or not is the fact that it should be down diagonal from this green block on each side. So if it's not down diagonal, adjust it so it is, but it should be. And if you have got that, then you are doing perfectly fine. Now on this area above, we're going to do 6 rows of cyan wool each side, like so. And again, the arms, for just, I guess, general knowledge, are 12x4. So the mushroom part is half and the cyan part is half, 6x4 each. Okay, so it should look like this. So I'm going to zoom out and give you one last opportunity, or not one last opportunity, because I'll probably give you more throughout the video, but one last opportunity at the moment to check it out and make sure you're perfectly on track and ready to go and move on to the sides. So the sides and the back are pretty simple, more so the sides. For the sides, we're going to extend it out backwards, 3 blocks using black wool, and then next row 3 black, next row 3 white. Then we've got the 3x3 of mushroom blocks, like so. Next we've got a 6x3 of blue wool. So we basically bring it in level so it's like the front, but we extend it out back 3. And on the other side, exact same, 2 rows of black, row of white, 3 rows of mushroom, 6 rows of blue wool. And that is the side of the legs complete. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at this from a back perspective. In fact, I'll give you an opportunity to look at the side of the legs. So that's the left side, and that is the right side. Again, it's the same dimensions as the front, just backwards. So looking on it from a perspective from the back, what we're going to do is we're going to come to this mushroom blocks and extend it out backwards 3 all the way across. So we're essentially making a 4x3 platform behind it until it comes in row with this blue. So easy way to do this is go up diagonal from the blue wool and make the platform like so. Now this is like the bottom of his hand, so it should be looking like this right now. So we're going to do the left side of the arm first. So we're going to build 4 rows up of 5 rows up, should I say, of mushroom blocks, like so. And then 6 rows up of cyan wool, again matching the front, like so. And the exact same on the other side. So 5 up using mushroom blocks, so it's 6 in total, including the base, and then 6 high of cyan wool. There we go. So it should be looking like this. This is what the side of the arm should look like, and that's what the other side should look like, the exact same. So that leaves nothing but the back left now and the head. So that is the left side of the body. I'll give you a view of the front. That is the front, and this is the right side. So now we're going to move on to the back of the body, which isn't too difficult at all. So again, like the front and the sides, we start off by doing 2 rows of black wool to link them up. Easy way to know the dimensions is just link the 2 sides up like the front. Next row is 6 white. Then we've got 3 rows of 6 mushroom. So in case I didn't mention, the sides should be 6 blocks apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 6 blocks apart, and then it should be 8 long, including the sides. So next we do a 6x6 area of blue wool to fill this gap here, and it should come in line with the blue at each side, much like the other parts of this build, and it should finish 1 row below the mushroom. So what we're going to do is, like the front and the sides, we're going to extend this mushroom up 5 using the mushroom block, and we're going to do the exact same on the other side, like so. And then again, like the front and the sides, we're on top of that going to do 6 high of cyan wool on both sides all the way across. For the shoulders, we just do a 2x3 area of cyan wool like so. On both sides again, exact same. So it should be 6 high of mushroom and 6 high of cyan for the arms, all the way around, front, back, side. So we should be having a statue that looks like this from the back so far. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 rows of cyan wool, so 3 rows of 8 in this case, like so. Now on the 4th row, we're going to do 1 cyan, like that. We're then going to do 6 green wool, and then 1 cyan. The next 3 rows, we're going to do 8 green wool. Now a good way to know if you're on track is that it should come in row with this cyan at the sides. Now on top of this, we're going to do 2 lime, 4 black, and then 2 lime. We're then going to do 2 more rows of 8 lime, like so. Then we're going to do 1 cyan, 6 lime, 1 cyan. The next row we do 1 cyan, 6 lime, 1 cyan. So it should look like this. That is his backpack. So this is a perfect opportunity to pause if you need to do the back of the I guess, or his back, and that is a perfect opportunity to pause if you need to do the whole of his back. Let me just see how we're doing for time. Okay, so it's nearly night time. I'll sleep in a second. So this is, as I said, perfect opportunity to pause if you need to. Bear in mind the legs are 12 by 8, so the part underneath the hands. The body or the back is 12 by 8 as well, and then the arms are 12 by 4. So at the moment you should have 2 arms which are 12 by 4 by 4, a body which is 12 by 8 by 4, I believe, like front and back, and then the legs which is 12 by 8 by 4 front and back, including sides, I guess. So for the top here, I'm just going to quickly add cyan wool. You do not need to add this part here, but it gives it a easier building surface if you're doing it in creative. And where on earth did I put my bed? I had a bed here a second ago. A cow must have eaten it, or I may have just broke it, but that would be my fault, and it's not my fault. I mean, how could it be possibly my fault? Okay, so that is the body complete. Hopefully you are up to scratch on, or should I say up to date on what it should look like. This is what it should look like. I'm going to do a quick 360 spin around, and then that will be it. We'll move on to the head, which is very, very simple. I stress that it is very simple. So it's much like the body, not too much to do again, but it leaves a very high quality finish and a very realistic finish. Okay, so for the head, what we're going to do is we're going to come up to this lime wall at the front. Make sure this is the front. Distinguishing feature of the front is it has the 6 high of green, whereas the back has like the backpack kind of thing. So we're going to go up diagonal from this lime wall on each side, and then bring it forwards 1 on each side. We're then going to link them together, so join them up using white wool and 6 across, and then for the second row as well. So it should look like this so far, overhanging the front of the statue by 2. We're then on the next row, on the first layer, we're going to do 2 white, 4 mushroom, and 2 white. We're then going to do 1 white, 6 mushroom, and 1 white. Next, we do 1 white, 1 mushroom, 1 black, 2 mushroom, 1 black, 1 mushroom, 1 white. So it should look like this. Next, we do 1 white, 1 mushroom, 1 black, 2 mushroom, 1 black, 1 mushroom, 1 white. That's his eyes. Next, 1 white, 1 mushroom, or should I say 6 mushroom. So that's like capping off his eyes, and then 1 white. Next row is 2 white, 4 mushroom, 2 white, and then finally the last row is 8 white. So the head should be an 8 by 8, and it should look like this. Again, perfect opportunity to pause. So yeah, it should be an 8 by 8 of well, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say, an 8 by 8. So nothing too difficult there. If you need to pause, then this is your opportunity. Now for the rest of the head, it is just solid white wool. So what we're going to do is extend this out by 6 until it overhangs the back by 2. Another way you could do this is find the lime wool on the back, go up diagonal and extend it out 1 like the front, and then link it together like so. So it should just be like the front where it overhangs 2. And now what we're going to do is on this furthest part, so we're going to go up to the top and extend it backwards 7, like so. We're then going to go down to the back and extend this upwards by 6 until it forms a square like that. Now I'm going to form the actual like net, I guess, and then fill it in. So for the other side of the front, we're going to extend it out by 7 as well. And again, other back corner up by 6. And we're going to simply link the 2 top back corners together using 6 white wool like that. And then all these surfaces here, these empty surfaces, we just fill in with solid white wool. So every single surface, the front, or not the front, the left side, the right side, and the back. And my voice is going really croaky because I'm about to get into a coughing fit, so I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. Sorry, I just had to pause my mic. And the exact same for the final side. So yeah, I apologise about that disruption. As I said earlier on the video, I've been really unwell recently. This is really just an opportunity to try and get out a video. So if my voice is a bit croaky or I sound a bit ill, that is the reason why. Okay, so it should look like this, an 8 by 8 square on each side of white wool. The head in total should be 8x8x8, and it all should be white, excluding this tiny little area on the front. Now for the final touch, we are going to add the top of the head. We're going to fill it in with solid white wool. I forgot about that almost. And then we are going to add the final little touch, which is his two little like ears, I guess. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from the front inwards. On each side we're going to count in 4, and on the 4th block we're going to place 1 white, and on the 5th block we're going to place 1 white. So there should be a 3 block gap on each side, and we do the exact same on the other side. So we count in 3, on the 4th block place 1, 5th block place 1. So this is what it should look like so far, or should I say this is what it should look like. So I'm going to get rid of my hand. Let's chop that off, there we go. And I'll give you a 360 of the head. So that's the front. Bear in mind it should be an 8x8x8, excluding them 2 ears at the top. Side, back, and other side. Then of course at the top we've got the 2 little ears. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to spin around the body one last time while saying my goodbyes. So that's about it for this tutorial. If you enjoyed it at all or found it at all helpful, then please leave a like and subscribe if you already haven't. Definitely consider subscribing, because I'm going to be doing a lot more tutorials, preferably on a daily basis, but I'll see how it is, because I've been quite ill recently, as I've said, and it's kind of stopped my ability to make videos. But as long as I have the ability to, I will make the videos. So definitely stick around and subscribe and join the pack if you haven't already. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in a future tutorial for the Jake tutorial. I believe that's what his name is, the yellow dog. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I've been Tom. Hopefully I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart.